Good evening and thank you for joining us on the news at 7 on Nta Channel 10. I am Essie Onwamaka and we do apologize for starting behind schedule. Now the news in detail. This is the second day of the 4 week running strike declared by the Academic Staff Union of Universities, and ASU President Professor Emmanuel, on behalf of its members, says the union is not going back on its decision until contending issues are resolved. Ruth Ario Samuel reports.
Though the strike is still ongoing, ASU is still on deliberations through congresses. President of the union, Professor Emmanuel Osodeke, says members are not going back on their decision until their demands are met.
We will not give up the strike. Let Nigerian people take up the struggle and tell the government to invest, as recommended by the World Organization, that Nigerians should invest above 15% of their budget to education.
Professor Osodeke reiterated that the action is for the interest of tertiary education in Nigeria.
What we are doing for the sisters, I speak to you. If 95% of the students in Nigerian universities today are still in the public school, less than 5% are in the private school because of our struggle. Anything we lay down the struggle, your children and the children of Nigeria who earn 30,000 will be pushed out of the school.
As events unfold, it is expected that all parties involved will come to an agreement. In Lagos, Hinginu, John Adams.
The Joint National Assembly Committee on Aviation has tasked the airport community to improve on the deployment of technology for the security of lives and infrastructure. This, the committee said, is imperative to create safe and friendly environment capable of attracting more investment into the country.
The dark cloud that once eclipsed the aviation industry globally due to the impact of COVID-19 is gradually easing, giving way for stable and consistent rebound. Passengers traffic at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport is presently put at 56% of pre-COVID-19 era, and the interest behind the inspection of facilities by the Joint Committee of the National Assembly on Aviation is to fast-track the recovery process. The Chairman Senate Committee on Aviation commended all the agencies within the industry for driving growth in spite of the pandemic, but noted that the task ahead is to meet up with modern-day demands.
This airport is a town of its own, and it will not be enough to assume that having 1,500 men will be enough to police this airport. We must be looking at improving and expanding by using modern-day facilities to make sure that we secure the airport.
The new terminal at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport is at 89% completion and should be inaugurated in March. But the Chairman House Committee on Aviation, Inolim Nnaji, wants the date to be earlier because the Lagos Airport alone accounts for 60 to 65% of air passengers traffic in Nigeria.
We need that airport to open tomorrow because Lagos Airport is the engine room of all the airports in Nigeria. So I don't see why Port Harcourt will be open, Kano will be open, Abuja will be open, and the engine room will not open.
While commending the National Assembly for passing the 6 aviation bills before it, the Managing Director of the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria, FAN, made a case for improved funding.
And the most important ones are the financial decisions. If we are all treated in tandem as a system, then any financial decision that is levied on one will impact on the others tremendously.
Projects within the airport were later inspected, including the new terminal, where members discussed prospects for its viability.
You're still watching the news at 7 on Nta Channel 10. More to come after this time out. Just stay with us.
How to make a perfect bowl of love? A perfect blend of taste that brings every ingredient to life. The fusion of different spices. The unique aroma that rejuvenates your senses, the heartwarming deliciousness, and the satisfaction that comes from every bite, which makes you say, I love my Indomie. How to make a perfect bowl of love? A perfect blend of taste that brings every ingredient to life. The fusion of different spices. The unique aroma that rejuvenates your senses. The heartwarming deliciousness. And the satisfaction that comes from every bite, which makes you say, I love my Indomie.
You're welcome back. Now to more reports. The scarcity of fuel experienced by Lagosians will soon be a thing of the past. Annie Daniels tells us more.
I'm here in several areas of Lagos, and here behind me, of course, you can see the beehive. People have come to get petrol. Let me talk to one of them who just bought petrol. Hello, sorry. Let's move. So tell us about petrol. How about it?
Okay, it's been a bit fair because I didn't waste much time here buying fuel in my car, and they are still selling at the same price, which is 162 naira per liter.
So how petrol they get them to buy it cost? Tell us.
No cost. Me every day if I come by for 16.2. Now so it is sell.
Yeah, petrol they buy it's plenty for you to buy.
I never plenty. One day maybe you go get one plate where they sell am. Sometimes one other side is very far, you go get am. Other side Panguru or Onupanu or Imbo. Na one plate where they sell am.
We are selling at the moment, but we don't have much in our tank. It will soon finish now. But our escort is at the Mobi Apapa, so we will soon come with the products. The other time I came, they moved 15 naira. Now it's like the movie 70 naira.
How much a liter? How much a liter?
I don't even know. I don't even. That's what I'm asking. They don't even want to explain anything for us. They just do whatever they like.
Where we bring this fuel day before yesterday. We'll sell that day. We also sell yesterday. Then we'll sell today. We'll sell that very fuel and that the two form we'll sell yesterday. So the only fuel we have is for only these two forms. That's why you see us selling this two form.
I will get fuel now. About 2 vehicles in my front now. So definitely I will get fuel. I will wait.
This from here, I'm unable.
The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, says it has received the custody of the suspended Deputy Commissioner of Police, DCP Abakiari, from the Nigerian Police Force over his alleged involvement in a 25 kilogram of cocaine deal. This is coming a few hours after he was declared wanted by the Anti-Illicit Drug Agency. The former commander of the Intelligence Response Team of the Nigerian Police Force, alongside ACP Sunday J. Ubwa, ASP Bawa James, Inspector Simon Agegba, and Inspector John Nuhu, were driven into national headquarters of the NDLEA in Abuja at about 5 p.m. on Monday for interrogation and further investigation. NDLEA says it will ensure that all suspects in custody and those that may still be indicted in the course of investigation face the full wrath of the law at the end of the ongoing probe. The daily update in cases of COVID-19 by the Nigerian Center for Disease Control, as at the 14th of February 2022, shows that there are 75 new cases from 7 states of the Federation, bringing the number of confirmed cases to 254,091. Breakdown shows that Lagos has the highest figure with 28 cases, followed by Akwa Ibom 18, Ondo 10, Cross River 9, Rivers 6, Edo 2, while Delta and Kano recorded 1 case each so far. There are a total of 230,457 discharged cases, while 3,141 deaths have been recorded across the country. Let's now get to know the latest happening in the sports world. All right, that does it on the news at 7 on NT Lagos Channel 10. Many thanks for your time. I am Essie Owamaka. Good evening.